Hey guys, welcome back to How to Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video we'll be working here on a Dodge Dart, guys, and we will show you how to remove and replace the purge valve. Okay, if you have a purge valve, guys, you may have a few codes. We will have those codes listed in the description of the video below. We got the engine out of the car, guys. Why? Okay, so we can show you with a great detail where the purge valve is and how to replace it. In addition, guys, we have more than 100 videos on this engine alone, taking it apart, and more than 200 videos on this car and every car we get at the shop. Because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment below, let us know if the video is helpful. Let's go ahead and start on it now. So this is, guys, the 2.4 engine out of this Dodge Dart. Now we'll explain, guys, what needs to be done, okay, to replace that purge valve. Okay, this is the engine, guys. I think it's 2015 Dart that we're working on, and that purge valve is actually on the back side of the engine. It's a little bit hidden. So in order to get to it, guys, okay, we will need to remove, okay, that tube piping right here, and we'll show you guys what to do after that. With the engine being in the vehicle, it's impossible to show you guys how to reach things and how to remove them, so that's why we got it out. Let's go ahead and start on it now. So now that's the engine cover. Grab it, guys, pull it firmly. Okay, you have 4 bushings, okay, that attach to the engine. 1, 2, 3, 4. These bushings, guys, okay, let me explain to you. Okay, where they attach to the engine. Right here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Now, we need to go ahead, guys, okay, and we need to get a 10mm socket. There is one bolt that we need to remove. Okay, and if, guys, the engine is in the vehicle, that intake hose will be connected to the air filter box. You need to get that clamp loose, and once you get it loose, you can just pull it out. Now, right here, okay, usually you will have, guys, okay, right here you will have a clip. Ours is broken. It will be a round clip like that. You just remove it with the panel removal tools, but ours is done. Now on the back side right here, we need to disconnect the intake temperature sensor, press down, pull out. Now that clamp is for the throttle body. Get it loose as well, guys. By getting it loose, we'll be able to pull that, okay, that tube up. Perfect. Now I'll go ahead, pick it up. Okay, and it's out of the way. Now we'll explain what else needs to be done now. Next, in order, guys, to get to the purge valve, which is hidden like right here, we will need to disconnect the fuel line, and you will need to disconnect also, guys, the purge valve, okay, purge valve hose right here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll get to the to actually replacing the purge valve in just a few minutes. Next, guys, we need to disconnect these lines here, and let me show you what we need to do. Okay, now right here we need to disconnect them from that bracket, so you kind of like spread it a little bit. Okay, there is 2 teeth holding it, one here, one there. Spread it and you can pull them out. Okay, like that. Next, guys, what do we need to do? That's the fuel line right here. Fuel line usually will be under enormous amount of pressure, so I would recommend not to do that, guys, unless you're experienced. Use gloves, eye protection, all that stuff. Make sure you do that on cold engine. Make sure you don't have open flame. Make sure you have fire extinguisher on the side. Why? Because fuel will spray and it can hurt your eyes, your skin, so be careful. And also your car or anything else can catch on fire. You can catch on fire, guys. So I wouldn't recommend to do it. Consider that this is an entertaining video, not a how-to video, guys, especially if you're not experienced. Pull that thing up. Okay, that blue thing needs to go up like that. You can see. Now let me explain what else we need to do. Right here I'm going to turn it a little bit. That white thing, we need to push it in. Push the line in a little bit. Okay, push the white thing in and start pulling out. Now you have enormous amount of pressure. Hold a rag or something so it doesn't spray in your eyes. We do not have any pressure because ours is cut on the other side, as you can see, so that's the only reason why we don't have any fuel pressure. How we remove that hose now here for the purge valve? Right here you have 2 green things, one here, one on the bottom side. You need to grab those things and push them in both at the same time and pull it out, guys. By doing that, it's going to actually spread them and you can disconnect them. From that point on, you can pull that foam piece gently out so you don't break it, okay, and pull it to the side, okay, just like that. So let's continue now. Next, this is your purge valve, guys, right here. So how we remove that thing now? Okay, one hose is disconnected. This hose goes to the intake manifold where the fumes will get in the engine again. Okay, this one, I will remove it from right here at first. Okay, that's where it came loose from. Disconnect it from this bracket. Now I'm going to grab the purge valve and pull it out. It just goes in a rubber bushing. Now right here, guys, we need to go ahead and disconnect it. This will be the interesting part now. I'm going to get a screwdriver quick. Okay, and that grating, it needs to be pushed back. Okay, like that. Now you need to press on it. Okay, and pull out at the same time. You need to press quite a bit, guys, to release it. It takes quite a bit of effort. This is your purge valve. If you need to buy a new replacement one, guys, we'll have the link in the description of the video below and see where we purchase ours from. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos and see you guys next time.